Howdy, Barb.
Hey,
How are ya?
I'm doing good. Hey, I need to let you know that I won't be able to be here next Thursday. My son is coming into town. He bought a camper van in Austin, Texas, so he's flying down there on Wednesday and then is going to drive up here on Thursday.
Nice.
Know how far, how many hours from Texas to Fort Collins it takes?
Let's find out.
Oh,
Um, all right.
it's about 600 miles or so.
983 miles.
Oh my.
15 hours, 10 minutes, it says.
Wow. That's a long drive. Well, I don't know what time they're going to be leaving or and getting in, but
Wow. Yeah, a camper van, huh? Wow.
yeah, it's all decked out. It's just like 3 years old, has like 40,000 miles on it. So yeah, so he's excited about it.
Oh, I'm going to have to. My guitar just arrived, so I got to go sign for it. So I'll be
Oh,
right
no
back.
problem.
Yeah, I can see the UPS truck out there. I'm watching on my camera.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Do I have sound? Yes. Hello.
Hello. I see an empty basement on Glenn's video.
Glenn
Yeah.
just had a guitar delivered.
Oh,
So he saw the UPS guy, so he just ran up there to, I don't know what, if he got a new guitar or what.
I can see it. Okay, open it up.
I gotta let it acclimate. It's been out in the cold.
what is it?
It's a Eastman OM.
Yeah.
So, yep. It's a sickness, like I was telling Draper.
There's worse diseases.
Yeah. I was playing a Gibson J45 this weekend, and like I've talked about it every day, and so Jenny's like, "So are you buying a new guitar?" She's like, "Why don't you sell one of the ones you have?"
Well, I did do that, right? So this thing
Yeah.
was paid for by the amps and the guitar I sold last week. So that's improvement.
Well, my Taylor's going to be practically a new guitar when I get it back.
Oh
What are they going to do to it?
They're going to replace all the electronics.
Oh, wow.
I guess it's a common problem with old Taylors. The old ones use AA batteries, and they fit in this narrow little channel, and the batteries corrode in there and get stuck. And they Taylor has a replacement system, but they won't sell it to any guitar shops. You have to send the guitar back to Taylor. But Pick and Parlor has a different sound system that they'll install that they say is better than what Taylor puts in. So I'm going to have them do that.
So is it what kind is it, do you know?
Yeah, it's a JR Bags
LR
anthem
Bags.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the same LR bags I have on mine, right?
Yeah.
It has a microphone and an under saddle.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have that as well.
We're going to Kids Parlor.
That's-
What's that?
I said thanks for giving Kids business.
Oh, yeah.
They do a good job.
They've gotten a fair amount of my business the last 6 months. Well, part of it was under warranty with my Martin. The Fishman sound system didn't work, so I had to get that replaced, but that was under warranty. But then I had them set up my Taylor a while back too. So, but yeah, that's a good shop.
Well, that LR Bags, that's the same one that Carolyn got in her new Martin as well. That's what she had Wildwood guitars installed for her.
Okay.
The exact same pickup. It gets really good. It is a good pickup. It sounds good.
Yeah.
I have it too on mine.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I have on mine. And when I was recording, the engineer was so impressed with it. We just used that direct to the board with like a little compression and stuff. I mean, we ended up throwing another microphone up, but pretty much all the guitar sound is just the pickup.
Yeah, it is a good sounding one.
But if you record, one thing that you learn is that the microphone will pick up your vocals. I
Oh,
learned that.
I was listening to your stuff on the this week or on the weekend maybe.
Oh yeah.
So cool. What's new, Schwarzendruber? Oh, is he letting a cat in?
Who let the cat out? Who let the cat in?
So
Of course, she doesn't want to come in now.
Shane Line, you don't have a cat, do you?
no, I had two, but they got old.
Got old.
They weren't. I actually inherited them from my daughter when they moved. They couldn't show their. Well, the real estate agent said it's best to show a house without cats.
Sure.
So they asked me to take them for a few weeks till they sold their house, and then they didn't really want them back. So I had them they were pretty old cats to begin with, and so I had them on into old age. And I just lost the female about 3 or 4 months ago. I grew attached to them. I'm not really a cat person, but I grew pretty fond of them while I had them.
Lonzo's the first cat that I've ever had.
wow.
I've always been a dog person.
Yeah.
Our first animal was a cat, but I'm seriously allergic to cats. And so I can't even be in the same house where cats are pretty much without taking pills.
Wow.
Yeah, my wife was pretty allergic to cats. Her eyes would swell up, and it was
I know
pretty bad.
Mason is allergic too, so I just make sure I vacuum a lot. But I was telling Glenn that my son is coming in next week, so I won't be here next Thursday.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we might as well cancel it then, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's the
That's the only. We're all here just to listen to you, really.
Right. She's the star of the show. But oh well. Any volunteers to kick it off tonight?
I'm trying to learn how this song goes.
Oh, Draper's gonna go. Okay.
Okay. So I went out to the desert to Pioneer Town, which is Joshua Tree, this weekend, and saw the Drive-By Truckers play an outside show, which is a trip to be at a show. And it wasn't crowded, but it was a trip. Actually, I've been to 2 shows. I went to a show Saturday, and I went to a show last night as well.
I didn't realize how close to Palm Springs Joshua Tree was.
Yeah, we had to go shopping, and that's where we went, just to Palm Springs. It's just like over the hill.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law has a house in Palm Springs,
Ah.
and then one in Pebble Beach, which they're trying to sell right now. Anyhow, you're an animal, Draper.
So Was Jason Isbell with the Drive-By Trucker, or doesn't he not play with them anymore?
No, that was a early 2000s thing, and I think getting out of the Truckers, he's done some shows with them, but it's not a regular thing. He's, I think, in Paris with his wife right now.
Yeah.
At least according to the Instagram. So they played a bunch of songs. Some I knew, some I did not, but I heard this one which I didn't really know, and I'm going to play it, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I went stumbling through the fog, trying to find a reason for the things I told her. She woke up sunny side down, and I'm thinking I was too proud to flip her over. Between the champagne hand jobs and the kissing ass by everyone involved. Cocaine rich comes quick, and that's why the small dicks have it all. So I'll meet you at the bottom if there really is one. They always told me when you hit it, you'll know it. And I've been falling so long, it's like gravity's gone, and I'm just floating. Those little demons ain't the reasons for the bruises on your soul you've been neglecting. You'll never lose your mind as long as your heart always reminds you where you left it. And don't ever let them make you feel like saying what you want is unbecoming. If you were supposed to watch your mouth all the time, I doubt your eyes would be above it. So I'll meet you at the bottom if there really is one. They always told me, oh man. So I'll meet you at the bottom if there really is one. They always told me when you hit it, you'll know it. But I've been falling so long, it's like gravity's gone and I'm just floating. Between the champagne hand jobs and the kissing ass by everyone involved. What used to be is gone, and what ought to be not to be so hard. So I'll meet you at the bottom if there really is one. They say when you hit it, you'll know it. But I've been falling so long, it's like gravity's gone and I'm just floating. I've been falling so long, it's like gravity's gone and I'm just floating. But I've been floating so long, it's like gravity's gone and I'm just floating.
Nice. Good job.
Missed that one chord. It's the 2 minor, but you know,
No, good job.
I missed that one.
Barb, you want to go?
She's muted.
Sure. I have been
She's
obsessed with.
nuded? Sorry.
That's okay. Anyhow, I've been obsessed with this song. It's a Townes Van Zandt song that Nancy Griffiths recorded on that Other Voices, Other Rooms. It's called Tecumseh Valley.
Oh.
The name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me. Sunshine walked beside her. She came to Spencer, across the hill. She said her pa had sent her, 'cause the coal was low, and soon the snow turned the skies to winter. She said you came to look for work. She was not seeking favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She set her hands to labor. But the times were hard and low, and the jobs were few all through Tecumseh Valley. Well, she asked around, and the job she found tending bar at Gypsy Sally's. She saved enough to get back home when spring replaced winter. But her dreams were tonight. Her pa had died. Word came down from Spencer. So she took to whoring out on the street with all the lust inside her. And there was many a man who returned again to lay himself beside her. Found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's, and in her hand when she died was a note that cried, "Fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley." The name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me sunshine walked beside her.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's a bit of a mic drop there.
You know,
I should know better to set it up so I can come after Barb. But I did that song at a previous song circle, but nowhere near as well as you did it. What were you using for a fingerstyle pattern there? It didn't sound like it was straight It didn't sound like straight.
I don't know what the hell I do in my finger picking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I, you know,
Ad lib.
I just, yeah, that's just the way I pick. It's not a Travis pick,
Right.
but
Yeah. It wasn't Travis. It wasn't pure Travis.
no, but I did like some like G7s in there and the little runs to the E minor.
Right. No, you did great. That was a great job. Your tempo was absolutely perfect. The tempo for that.
I know
Oh.
last week we talked about, it's ridiculous to say the best song ever written, but two people that I do a Wednesday song circle with both say that that album, Other Voices, Other Rooms, is their favorite album, if not the best album ever recorded.
Well, on Saturday they had like a best of tribute to Nancy Griffith on Austin City Limits,
Oh wow.
and she ended up doing that song, and it's just like, oh, I think I did that song, oh God, 30 years ago or something when that album first came out or something, but I haven't done it since, and I have just been obsessed with it since last Saturday.
Yeah, I've got that show recorded.
Like you can get into a good barroom argument like what's the saddest song ever written, and it's pretty much gonna between that one and maybe one other,
Well, the top 10 saddest songs, 9 of them are going to be Townes Van Zandt songs, right?
Right.
Well, she
there's-
talked about how when she was 15 years old, her father took her to see Townes. And when they were driving to the show, he said, now pay attention because he's one of the best storytellers in Texas. And she goes,
And only because Woody Guthrie was born in Oklahoma.
yes, exactly. That's what she said.
Yeah. So Louise is a pretty good song too. It's similar to that in terms of the story.
Right.
But
Well, that's one
Agree
thing
also.
in reading this Jeff Tweedy book, because he says you may not think you have something to say or it's all been said before, but it has been, right? But you just got to do it from it's just a different angle or a different approach or a different way of saying it,
I think I've said this before. I had a professor one time tell me every story's been told except for yours, and I'm like, oh, okay.
well, that's a cliche.
It is, but I come back to it a lot.
I think that's one of the incredible things about music too, is that, with a finite number of, chords and things like that, there's an infinite amount of music that can be made.
Yeah.
No kidding, huh? No kidding. All right, so what am I doing tonight? I got one new one and a couple of repeats because I haven't really had all that much time to practice these days. So. To work up songs. See if I can remember how I was doing this one. Oops, that's not right. May the good luck be with you down every road you roam. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as others have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay. Forever young, forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you. build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. May you never love in vain, and in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young. When you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose. Forever young, forever young, forever young. Little Rod Stewart action. You're muted, Draper.
Isn't that Rod Stewart's?
Yeah.
I think he ended up having to pay Dylan some royalties or give him a co-write, but it's a different take on that song. I like it.
Well, it's a different song altogether, right?
They went to court over it and they ruled it a different song.
I thought he had to give him co-write.
I'm not sure, maybe.
Well, what does it have in common except for the title?
Yeah.
There's
Well,
a lot of songs that have the same titles.
right.
Yeah.
It's got some other similarities besides the title, though, about building a stairway.
Yeah.
Stairway to Heaven, yeah?
Wait,
Yeah.
well, they,
Led Zeppelin.
yeah. Anyhow.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, well. Interesting.
Yeah.
Mr. Shane Line.
So, did anybody see the movie Into Thin Air?
Yeah.
So Eddie Vedder did the soundtrack to it, and this is a song I had forgotten about it. But when I first heard this song, I thought, "Oh, I should learn it," and I forgot about it. But I was trying to do it this afternoon, and I can't. Well, I won't apologize. I'll just let you guys cringe. It's called Guaranteed.
Luckily, you're after me in my part.
Is the guitar okay? On bended knees, no way to be free. Lifting up an empty cup, I ask silently. All my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe. Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. Half their lives they say goodnight to, wives they never know. Got a mind full of questions and a teacher in my soul, so it goes. Don't come too close or I'll have to go. Holding me like gravity are places that pull. If ever there was someone to keep me at home, it would be you. Everyone I come across in cages they bar. They think of me and my wondering, but I'm never what they thought. I got got my indignation, but I'm pure in all my thoughts. I'm alive. Whoops. Wind in my hair, I feel part of everywhere. Underneath my being is a road that disappeared. Late at night I hear the trees, they're singing with the dead overhead. Leave it to me as I find a way to be. Consider me a satellite forever orbiting. I knew all the rules, but the rules did not know me. Guaranteed. Too many words in that song. Can't concentrate on the words and the picking at the same time. And you know, I had a friend that took a songwriting course from Mary Gaucher, and one of her advices was keep the lyrics simple, not too many syllables. And I think every song I'm doing tonight just crams lots and lots of words into the melody. So I'll stumble over them all. But
Oh, that was good.
oh, thanks. That was a good movie, and I thought the soundtrack was really good for it too. There's a couple other songs on there that I should probably work on and try to
Was
do.
it in Pearl Jam?
Yep.
Well, you ever see that Pete Souza, The Way I See It? He put out a documentary of all the photographs that he did during the 8 years of the Obama administration. And that one song, Breathe, is in it. And it's like this heavy bass thing. And it's such a great song. I love it.
Yeah.
And Willie and Lucas Nelson did a single of that song.
My son had that played at his wedding. In fact, I was working on that song this afternoon, but
Breathe?
I don't quite just breathe. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't quite have that one down yet to
I
try.
love
But
that song.
yeah, that is a good song. Yeah.
I heard a new song of his. I think he has a solo album that just came out. It's either just come out or is coming out.
He did an album of all ukulele songs too, which it's okay, you know, if you like ukuleles.
Right.
Is he so he's doing it by himself as Eddie Vedder, not as Pearl Jam?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else from the band played on it or not. I just heard a song on the radio the other day.
Yeah. So my son was a huge Pearl Jam fan, and then he reintroduced me to Pink Floyd, which made me worry about what else he was doing when he was in high school. If he was listening to Pink Floyd, but he turned out okay. So, yeah. And whatever he was doing is stuff I was doing when I was his
Yeah.
age too. So.
We all turned out okay.
Biggest Green Day fan. Oh my God.
Who's the
He
big
would
Green
play
Day? Your
Green
son?
Day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He would play that all night. Well, I would hear it through the walls. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. My other son was a Green Day fan.
I think their album American Idiot, the Green Day fan, is a classic album, right? I love that album, American Idiot. Yeah, it's definitely a fantastic album. It's one of those albums.
The song I really like of theirs is that I hope you had the time of your life.
I wrote a parody to that for a friend of mine who was pregnant. You're gonna give birth to a new life. Made her cry at a baby shower. So.
The title of that song is actually Good Riddance. So, sorry, Doug.
Oh,
It is your turn.
it is my turn. Well, turns out all my songs are a simple 4 chords. 4 chords don't lie, right? And I thought of this one because of my parents. Some people say a man is made out of mud.
muscle and blood in the skin and bone, a mind that's weak and a back that's wrong. You load 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. So Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boy said, well, bless my soul. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, the left one will. You load 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go, 'cause I owe my soul to the company store.
Great. There, you could write a whole, do a medley of songs to that chord progression.
That's right. That's what I'm doing tonight. I got 3.
Well,
So by the company store, you mean Pepperdine? Okay.
the most crowded left break in all of California.
Right.
Probably so.
Although Swami's and Rincon are both.
They're both right breaks, though. Well, but no, and
Yeah,
yeah,
no, you're
Malibu's
right.
a right break too. Yeah.
Well, there's Zuma and there's Little Doom and there's Malibu. So there's left, right, left, I think.
Yeah.
What's a left break versus a right break?
The way the waves peel off the point.
Oh,
Going left or going right, and it's a point, so you go left.
Well, who knew?
yeah, I didn't know. I thought you were
Now
talking
now
like
you
it was
know.
I thought you meant it was a liberal college or something.
That's probably more conservative than a lot of California colleges.
It has that reputation because of the leadership and some of their big name, faculty. When Ken Starr is your dean of law, you probably get a reputation, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of lefty liberals there too. So
The liberal just drifts up the hill.
exactly.
It's my turn, right? I'm not stepping on anybody today. Okay. It won't hurt when I fall down from this bar stool. It won't hurt when I stumble in the street. It won't hurt 'cause this whiskey eases misery. Even whiskey cannot ease your hurting me. Well, today I had another bout with sorrow. This time I almost won. If this bottle will just hold out till tomorrow, I know that I'd have sorrow on the run. Well, it won't hurt if I fall down from this bar stool. It won't hurt if I stumble in the street. It won't hurt, 'cause this whiskey eases misery. Even whiskey cannot ease your hurting me. Your memory comes back up with each sunrise. I reach up for the bottle, find it gone. Yeah, Lord, somewhere every night the whiskey leaves me to face this cold, cold world on my own. Well, it won't hurt when I fall down from this bar stool. It won't hurt when I stumble in the street. It won't hurt, 'cause this whiskey eases misery. Even whiskey cannot ease your hurting me. Even whiskey cannot ease your hurting me. That damn Dwight Yoakam.
That's got at least a couple of the elements of the perfect country song.
Yeah,
Doesn't have a gun or a pickup truck, does it? But
right. Yeah.
that's got a good feel. That's nice.
Have you doing any writing, Draper?
I'm trying. I haven't written anything that I liked lately. I'm sort of struggling with some new stuff, and I don't know, I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be.
You know what would help?
Tell me.
A J45.
Exactly. Like, oh yeah, there's songs in that new guitar.
And some whiskey.
That's a
Right.
tradition. That tradition in Nashville, right? When someone comes to town, like somebody, you give a guitar to somebody, right?
Right.
But all right, Barb.
Well, you set me up for this one. Tonight, the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I found. Tonight, the bottle let me down. Well, I always had a bottle. I always leave the barroom when it's over. And I feel deadly pain that close and tight. But tonight your memory left me much too sober. I can't drink enough to keep you off my mind. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. Well, the one true friend I thought I found. Tonight down. Well, I always had a bottle I could turn to, and lately I've been turning every day. But the wine don't take effect the way it used to, and I'm hurting in no familiar way. Tonight, the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. One true friend I thought I found. Well, tonight the bottle let me down. Yeah, tonight the bottle let me down.
Yes, Merle would
Two
be
chords.
Merle would be proud.
I knew that from Emmylou off of I can't remember which of her albums, but
Is there a song that Emmylou hasn't covered?
maybe not.
Not many good ones.
I have a joke about God, I can't. Oh, now I can't remember how it goes. Now those chords are just DNA. Oh, how come there's no forensic evidence in West Virginia for murders?
Because all the DNA is in country songs.
Because there's no dental records and all the DNA is the same.
That's funny.
That reminds me of Glenn's contest to name the band.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking another name. Dad calls us Dad calls us bro, or something. But I don't know.
I sent out a thing when I saw that, and I went, meth odd.
And they can vote.
But do they?
Yeah. It's another tequila sunrise, stirring slowly across the sky. Said goodbye. He was just a hired man, working on the dreams he planned to try. Days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town, and she's out running around. She wasn't just another one, and I couldn't keep from coming home. Been so long. Oh, and it's a hollow feeling when it comes down to keeping friends. It never ends. Take another shot at courage, wondering why the right words never come. It just can't decided to spare you the whistling solo.
Very nice.
God, I got all you guys jiggling your guitars here.
Right?
What's I started to do that just as a kind of a joke, but
A joke.
yeah.
That's what I did it as.
As it goes wow, 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 wow.
It was so.
Crazy.
I think with an electric guitar holding up to the amp, you get the feedback.
Yeah.
There was an interesting thing on this guy on YouTube. Like everybody always talks about guitar tone and everything that contributes to guitar tone. The type of wood, the metal the frets are made of, the type of the fretboard, what it's made of, and everything else. Some people even claim like the paint color on an electric guitar influences the tone, right? But so this guy set a thing up where he just had strings strung across air, with a bridge on one end and a nut on the other end, like no wood, no nothing, with pickups. And it sounded exactly the same as any electric guitar, right? It's just like 99% of it is the friggin' pickups, and people will argue till they're blue in the face, all these subtle little things that influence the tone, so.
I'm one of those people. But I've become much less didactic because my feeling is like the people that are in front of me, it sounds like a guitar and they could care less about all of that minutia.
Well, the biggest thing is the person playing it, right?
Right.
They can pick up whatever guitar and it's going to sound like them. I do think that the size of your hat bill has a big influence on the tone. So.
Right.
Yeah, and we both have these kind of baseball type caps. That's not good. It
Well,
should
and
be.
yours is folded like this, and his is up. So
Yeah.
Mine has this weird fold. Like you have to get it like to go right. It's like I'm some sort of hot rod dude.
And mine's from a surf shop in Delmar, so.
Mine's from a liquor store in Denver.
Yeah, you know who you look like, Draper, with that hat? Is the guitarist from Cheap Trick. That's what he looks like with his hat, right?
I want you to want me. Yeah, I'll take it. It wasn't intentional.
Well, you guys did some country breakup songs, and you made me change the second song I'm going to do. This is one, I may have done this here a long time ago, but Emmylou and Rodney did an album called Old Yeller Moon, and this was on there. It's written by Roger Miller, and I guess Ray Price had a hit with it. But it's called Invitation to the Blues. I couldn't sleep last night, just walked the floor. I don't know how I'll stand this anymore. Lonely all the time since I lost you. I've received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you cause me such pain. I just hope I never go through this much again. Well, thanks for sending something I can use. I received your invitation to the blues. You took the laughter from this world of mine. shine. Walked the floor, so much wore out my shoe. I received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you cause me such pain. I just hope I never go through this much again. Lonely me, I don't know what to do. I received your invitation to the blues. Well, thanks for sending something I can't use. I received your invitation to the blues.
Nice picking.
We need some fiddle and pedal steel in there, but
Very nice.
He sure wrote a lot of good songs.
he did, and he died pretty young too.
Who was that?
Roger Miller,
Oh,
remember?
he's not Canadian, is he?
Probably.
Could be.
Ray Price is still around though, isn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was singing hit songs a long time ago.
Yeah, there's a song that Chris Hillman was doing that's one of his. It's called You Done Me Wrong, and it's
Oh.
this really crooked song that I just love. It's like, baby, won't you tell me why you went and left me here so lonely? I love you only, I love you. Anyhow, it's a great tune.
Do you know the song Silver Blue?
Oh yeah,
I think that's a Chris Hillman song, isn't it?
yeah.
Or is that?
Silver and blue, say goodbye to no one.
Yeah, Emmy Lou does that one too, I think. But
Linda Ronstadt did it.
Linda Ronstadt, that's who did it. Yes.
And I don't know if that might be, was that J.D. Souther or?
Yes, yeah, that's who it was. You're right. I'm sorry for taking
No,
up
that's
your time,
okay.
Doug, but
Oh,
You should.
nope.
You should.
We've got
know
all night,
better.
right?
Yeah, you should know better than to challenge Barb or Draper on music knowledge.
well, it was a question. It was not a. I was digging for information. I was trying to get more,
Anyway, Tennessee Ernie Ford, did 16 tons, and I think he had a show way back in the, the 50s and the 60s or whatever on TV. And so my parents' generation, loved Tennessee Ernie Ford, right? And there's some surfer song.
Walk, don't run.
Walk, don't run. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that one.
Oh,
I need two guitars to do that and play them at the same time. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest woman I ever seen. I guess if you said so, I'd have to pack my bags and go. We'll hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
baby, don't you treat me this way, 'cause I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood you ain't got no money and you ain't no good. So hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more.
That's right. Where's that reverb?
Yeah, right. That's what we need, reverb.
Now, wasn't that a Ray Charles tune?
Ray Charles was the big time, hit, but a guy named Percy Mayfield wrote it.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
So do you go by Colorado Doug Schwarzentrooper?
Colorado Doug.
Okay.
I like it. Ray Price died in 2013. I just did some checking.
Ouch.
And at camp before what? So this was 2 years ago. I'm sure I've told this story. John Corzine was singing Crazy Arms, which was a big hit for Ray Price. And it's me and Robert Bolin and John Corzine and Will Mehring, who was playing bass. And John starts singing that song and we're playing along. John finishes the song and Robert, who's painfully shy and quiet, goes, "I stared at that man's ass for about 5 years." And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I toured with Ray Price for a long time." I'm like, how about that? But it was just really funny because it was just like out of the blue.
Yeah. That dude's a little ways along the autism spectrum.
Yeah, he can sure play though.
Yeah.
And if you can get on his wavelength, he's really, really kind. Like, he's really hard to have a discussion with, but if you can find it, man, he's remarkable. And Will, his partner Will, is a hard ass. Have you heard Will Mehring sing? Barb, she's really, really great. Like Kentucky hillbilly great. Does this mean I have to play a song?
It does.
Damn. Okay. This is going to be really embarrassing because I'm going to mess this up. I know it. But we were I think it was last week. I don't know. I was thinking about those questions people ask, like, who's your most important? Who's your most influential? It may come down to this song for me. Sailing hardships through broken harbors out on the waves in the night. Still the searcher must ride the dark horse racing along in his stride. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old enough to repay but young enough to sell? Tell me lies later, come and see me, I'll be around for a while. I am lonely, but you can free me all in a He's Canadian.
Yeah, you should have been at the Golden Bear, Huntington Beach, 1968. You know, or my high school auditorium.
That's
I
just
was
what I
going to
was going
say,
to add.
he probably played the quad, right?
Well, he was
Stringy
with
hair
Buffalo
and a-
Springfield back then, but
And a fringe jacket,
yep.
all hunched over.
When I was in college, I had one of those fringed, leather jackets, and I think I was playing at some clam bake, at this thing in Tuscarora, New York, and someone stole it. I was
Yeah.
I was really upset. Never got it back.
You know, it was a guy, he was driving from Canada on his way to LA to meet up with other band members that and
Must have
purse.
been. I'm going to do a Rodney Crowell tune. There's one called A Song for the Life. I might have done this a long, long time ago when we first started. I don't drink as much as I used to. 'Cause lately, just ain't my style. And the hard times don't hurt like they used to. 'Cause they passed quicker when I was a child. Somehow I learned how to listen to the sound of the sun going down. In the magic the morning is bringing, there's a song for the life I have found. On the ground, the midsummer days ain't so heavy. They just flow like a breeze through your mind, and nothing appears in a hurry to make up for some more lost time. And somehow I learned how to listen to the sound of the sun going down. In the magic morning is bringing, there's a song for the life I have found. She keeps my feet on the ground, and somehow I learned how to listen, and it sounds like the breeze dying down. In the magic morning is bringing, there's a song for the girl I have found. She keeps my feet on the ground.
Boy, everybody's into the country, the sad country tonight.
It works.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll have to put an end to that. I don't know enough sad country songs. I've been working on that Dwight Yoakam one, Draper, but it's not ready
So-
for prime time yet.
I just heard like his acoustic album from like 2000. Wow, is it great? Like if you think he can sing, it's just him and an acoustic guitar.
Really?
Man, it's crazy good. It was
Well, I thought
kind
it
of freaking me out. It was so good.
I thought it was kind of interesting, that green room one that I sent you, right? Where they were obviously just throwing it together. All right, here's what we're gonna do when we get out here. Bing bang boom.
Yeah, and what were they singing? It was
Oh, dark. Blah blah. Thick smoke and loud music.
right. Dim lights, thick smoke.
Dim lights, thick smoke, and yeah.
I think that's what got me on the Dwight thing again.
We do when I jam with my buddy at work and his buddy. We do a lot of Dwight Yoakam songs, like but on electric, right? So.
Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music.
The only
remember how
thing that
sho-
keeps me hanging on.
I remember how shocking it was the first time I saw him without his cowboy hat on, though. It was like he's a totally different person, right? He, who's the guy? Who's who's his hero?
Buck Owens.
Buck Owens. As I was watching thing with Dwight Yoakam, and he said Buck Owens gave him some advice one time, and he told him, "Don't take your hat off so much." Because he looks like just a totally different person. But anyways, water. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know the gypsy with the gold cap tooth. Well, she's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of Love Potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been that way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is Love Potion number 9. She bent down, turned around, gave me a wink, said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, took my little bottle of Love Potion number 9. She bent down, turned around, gave me a wink, said I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, broke my little bottle of Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9.
Who brought that nugget to us? I thought it was question mark and the Mysterians, but no.
The Searchers.
Yeah, the Searchers.
Glenn, do you remember what year that came out?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, because I was probably pretty young.
I would say 66.
Probably in there. It raises an interesting discussion we always have about, that song came out in '66 and
LSD?
and I still remember all the lyrics.
Oh, really?
Right. And so the point is, why can't we do that with like science? When I'm teaching my students, they remember stuff for one day and then they forget it. It's like, maybe if I put it to music, they would remember. I don't know.
Well, I remember stuff from 1966, but not stuff from this morning.
That's a bad sign, Jane Line.
Yeah, I know. That's a sign of age, though, unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
Wikipedia tells me that song was written in 1959 by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller.
Wow.
Originally performed by the Clovers. Searchers' hit was 64.
Oh. Wow.
And then Herb Albert and his fabulous Tijuana Brass in 65. So now you know.
It's funny how close together they're all doing them, right? Like, it's not like they're waiting a generation to cover it again, right?
Right. That's a hit. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way I used to memorize things, I don't know what it is, but if back in the day, I could memorize a song if I just wrote the words out. You know, it's just that I hand thing, and I used to be able to memorize something right away just from writing it down.
Writing it out is huge.
These
Writing it
days,
out, yeah.
nobody writes anything down.
It's not the same. Typing it out is not the same, right? It's that
Right,
you've got to, yeah.
exactly.
You know,
If
for the longest time, because I didn't touch a computer till I was in my second year of college, but for the longest time, I could not compose anything at the computer. I had to write it by hand and then type it in, like any kind of like a term paper or anything like that. It took me a long time before I could sit there and compose stuff on a keyboard. So. All right, whose turn is it? We got all mixed up. Draper's up here now, and oh, is it you, Tortendruber?
No, I think it's me,
Oh, Shane Line. Okay.
but I wish I could do that song. I'll have to practice that one, but I'll try that sometime.
Is that Magnolia?
No, it's nowadays Clancy can't even sing.
Yeah.
To sing the meaning of what's in a rhyme before I can take all this. But I'm going to do a Canadian songwriter that everybody knows. Everybody likes Gordon Lightfoot on my Wednesday thing, and so we decided next time we get together, we're only getting together once a month now, but we decided we'd all do at least one Gordon Lightfoot song. So I decided to do this one. He does it awfully fast, and he packs an awful lot of words in, so I have to slow it down. And he also does a lot of finger picking on it, but I'm just going to strum it. But you all know this. It's so nice to meet an old friend and pass the time away and talk about the hometown a million miles away. Is the ice still in the river? Are the old folks still the same? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the morning came, do you remember if she dropped a name or two? Is the home team still on fire? Do they still win all the games? And by the way, did she mention my name? Is the landlord still a loser? Do his signs hang in the hall? Are the young girls still as pretty in the city in the fall? Does the laughter on their faces still put the sun to shame? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the hawk ran high, did she look in her eyes seem far away? Is the old roof still leaking when the snow turns to rain? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And looking at the rain, do you remember if she dropped a name or two? Won't you say hello from someone else? You no need to explain. And by the way, did she mention my name?
Nice.
Everybody knows that song, right? I think that's one of his better known songs.
Now it's Doug, right?
Yes,
Okay.
on the end.
You're the headliner.
Yeah, right. Well, same 4 chords, but a totally different feel here, right?
Give thanks for a grateful heart. Give thanks for each new day. Give thanks for our earthly home. Give thanks that guides our way. Give thanks. Let the poor say that I am rich. May every person find their niche. Let the weak say that I am strong. May all join in this peaceful song. Give thanks.
That reminded me of, oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Da 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 da.
Hey.
Da 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 da. Nice. I don't know that song, but it was good.
It was, I basically stole some of it from another song and rewrote it. It was from a Christian contemporary song, so I threw out all the crap and put in some of my own stuff.
Nice, nice.
That's the folk process at work right there.
Cool.
Oh,
All right. Well, we'll miss you next week, Barb.
I'll miss you guys too. You have a good one.
All right.
So where's your son coming from?
He lives in Montana and he just bought a decked out camper van and it's in Austin, Texas. So next Wednesday he's flying down there to pick up the van and then drive it home. And on the way home, he's going to spend a few days with his mama.
Nice.
Cool.
Good. Very good.
I know, I'm excited to see him.
I don't know why, but this was like the fastest Thursday. It was super easy. It was weird.
It did seem to go by quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
What time of day is it? It's only not even 8 yet, huh?
Yeah.
I guess we can get into yapping a lot about guitars and mics and COVID.
Right.
yeah, that's right. Oh well. Well, that's what it's for primarily is music anyway. So. Alrighty. Thanks everybody.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks.
See ya.
Thanks,
I'll see
Glenn.
you on the weekend, Shane Line.
Yeah, that sounds good. That'll be fun.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.